Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farmboy's Garage and back to this never-ending aftermarket saga with the Ford 3000. And left off part 4 with the cooling fan was hitting the radiator hose. If you hadn't seen that, you can go back and watch. And it did scrape the hose, but it was mostly hitting on this clamp down here. I don't know if y'all can really see that metal clamp, but anyway, so I got on eBay, and well, first I went to Messick's, and they really didn't have any specs. So I got on eBay, and all I could find for this tractor and others like it was a 16-inch fan. And the problem is the center hole is on these is pretty small compared to, say, a Massey or a John Deere, and you could get those in 15-inch. I'm pretty sure what I got is a 16-inch. So today I think what I'm going to do is pull this shell back off, and we're going to try to adjust this radiator some. Okay, so I got the clip off. I loosened up this radiator and slid it over as much as I could. It is clearing, but just daggum barely. I mean, barely, like a 1/16 of an inch. And here's the big issue. All right, here's the original, and the original width, you see, is 19 inches. And this one is roughly 18.5. So that extra ½ inch, even if it was just a quarter on each side, would be plenty of extra room there. So that is the biggest issue. If you're going to buy an aftermarket radiator, contact the seller and be sure that it is the same width as the one you're taking off. Even though it fits, you'll see it's bolted up, it fits fine. You know what the problem is. Alright, so yeah, so I'm in a quandary. I can't find any kind of blade less than 16 inches, and that's what this is. And I don't know if y'all can see it, a little center on there. It's I believe this is a 2.5 inch bolt pattern with a maybe a 9/16 or 5/8 center hole on it. So the only other thing I might do is bend this down a little bit. You know, if I could get a hammer in there and just tap on this and bend it down, because all this is I guess copper, you know, copper and steel. This is, I guess, steel. This is a copper, and this is brass. This is brass rather, and yeah, that's the only thing I know to do is to try to bend that down just a hair. I can get something from the top and pop it and bring it down. Of course, I break it, then I'm either going to buy another one or have the original record. And I don't know the expense of doing that. I know it can be done, but how much it's going to cost, I don't know. But I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to get it recorded. I may check and see how much it costs. Alright, so let me see if I can find something to stick in here, and we'll tap on it and see if it'll move without breaking anything. Alright, so I got this oak sledgehammer handle. It's just a replacement handle for a sledgehammer. I'm going to try to tap on it with a wooden mallet. See if I can stick it down in here. Past everything, I don't know. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight. Got kind of up against it. I'd like to get a little further back than what I am. Let's see if I can move this over a little bit. definitely helps some. I believe that'll give me the clearance I needed right there. I can almost get my finger in between there. I believe I can go with that. So that's another option there. Can't hardly do that with aluminum. I'll give y'all a shot now. Let's see, maybe. Good bit of clearance there. I'm not so worried about it hitting right now. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing tightened down. I'm gonna get this new shell out of the box and see how much trouble it's gonna be. Alright, so I got this radiator somewhat bolted back down. This bolt over here that slides in the bottom of the radiator, apparently when I slid the radiator over, it kind of come out of the groove. So it's just spinning, but the other one tightened down and it feels fairly secure. I wanted to crank it up to make sure I don't have an air cleaner on. The air cleaner's not hooked up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the battery back up just a second and just turn it over just without trying to crank it. So it looks like it's clear. I think we should be good on that for right now. Pretty heavy. Couple of bags. So here it is. Of course, there's no cutout for the headlights, but there is one for the air cleaner intake, and of course there's a mount for the air cleaner because this is made for an oil bath. They are different. If you got a paper element, you gonna have a big hole in the side for that. I guess we'll take it out and see how she fits. Not sure what these hoses are supposed to. There's like a little pipe here that the other one didn't have, and it's kind of in the way of this radiator. That's what's got me hung up over here. I want to say they just pop out. Looks like they just pop out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. These two little pipes right here, they got to come out. And I think they just pop out, so I'm going to try to pry them out of there. Oh, by the way, I found out that the shroud that they sent me is not the correct shroud. I looked again on that eBay ad and it shows the right shroud. And this one is not the right shroud. I don't know if I can send it back because I don't know where the packaging went. But the correct shroud has the little indentions for the radiator hose. Alright, so let's look at this. These things are not coming out, not easy. The only thing I know, if I'm going to keep this, and I think I'm pretty much stuck with it now since I skint the paint a little bit, sliding it on, is I'm going to cut the damn things off if I can't get them out. Once I cut them off, it's mine whether it fits or not. I'm going to say take a damn hammer to them things and see if I can't beat them free. And if that don't work, we're going to cut the damn things off. Well, I can tell you there ain't no beating them free, but you can break them off. She's mine now, for better or for worse. it's catching me. It's getting a little closer. I don't like how they did the front of this thing. It kind of messed up the seam, grinding on or something. Let's see if we can get this bolt in here. I have to do a little metal work right here and try to get this lip to come down some. Alrighty. That worked pretty good right there. If everything will line up. This other brace going here. Now actually I need to get the hood latch off that. Well, I guess not too bad. Still going to have to cut some big old holes right here for the headlights. Should I go back with headlights right here? I never have really liked these side headlights. They're too easy to run into, catch limbs and stuff. But I don't like them in the grill either, because the grill's way too easy to get busted out. But I'm gonna see if this thing will line up down here at the bottom, and try to swap the oil cleaner and all off, the old one. I'll give you a quick little look around. A few little minor little imperfections here you can kind of see. Needs a little bit of body work, and I don't like this right here where they ground down. It's kind of a low spot right there. I don't know why they didn't just leave that seam. I believe the original. So the original got the seam all the way down. So, I mean, why try to hide the seam? Or I guess they welded right there and not leave that damn seam. You see, it's not the best body work. It's probably just stamped, Got some little imperfections down through here. It's going to have to be taken care of. But got a lot of imperfections right in there. Whew, that looks like crap. Anyway, we'll get it all back together. I'll bring it back for a final look. I may or may not put that hood back on though. I may leave it off right now. Well, I finally got halfway lined up. This one still not quite, won't go square. I got to look at this grill opening here. Got like a little hole down here and a couple things right here. I believe this is meant for the one-piece grill, and mine, old one, is set up for the two-piece grill. It's got the Ford up here and the blue and white piece down here, which I have brand new grills for. I'll show you the difference here. You can see this one's got these little tabs on each side, and it's got these big holes for these clips, and that's all that holds that bottom piece in, is those two clips. They look like little push pins. I'm missing a clip, but the pin, and the top's is held in with screws. So my grill is not going to work with this junk. Had I known that before I broke those pieces off, it would have been boxed up and shipped back. But of course I always get in a hurry. I'm going to continue trying to get this thing lined up. I'm having to push it up pretty hard to get it to line up, and I think it's probably because these really having to work on these. Alright, so I got this air cleaner off, and wow, I don't know how it was getting air. You know, the air comes down the tube, and the dust drops out into the oil, and the clean air is supposed to go through. But I want y'all to look at this, if y'all can see it. That's metal in there, and it is just slap packed full of junk. So how that thing was breathing, I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak it in the parts washer and see if we can't get that stuff loosened up and blown out good. Alright, so probably going to be a few days before I get back on this tractor. So until then, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.